I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test.
Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new Let's Play series, and in this one we're going to be playing through Pokemon LeafGreen. The challenge is the Team Slot Elimination, or TSE challenge for short. It's actually a challenge that I came up with myself. It is similar to a traditional Nuzlocke challenge in a few ways, but it's also very different, and I would actually argue that it is harder than a Nuzlocke. So, I will explain the rules to you here as I'm clicking through all this boring beginning stuff. First and foremost, unlike a Nuzlocke, you are allowed to catch as many Pokemon as you want, wherever you want. The only limitation being you cannot catch 2 Pokemon of the same species. Exempt from that rule are Pokemon that have multiple evolution lines, such as Eevee or Wurmple, or are different based on gender, such as Nidoran. And those you are allowed to obtain 1 of each evolutionary line. Rule number 2. Like a Nuzlocke, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and can never be used again. Even if a Pokemon is considered dead, it still counts towards the species limit in rule number 1. Rule number 3. You start able to take with you a maximum of 6 Pokemon on your team at a time. Each time one of your Pokemon faints, that number is permanently reduced by 1. So, if you have a standard team of 6 Pokemon and one of them faints, not only do you lose that Pokemon that faints forever, you are then forever, for the rest of the playthrough, reduced to having 5 Pokemon on your team at a maximum. So that is why it's you eliminate the team slot. That's why it's called a Team Slot Elimination Challenge. You fail the challenge if all of your Pokemon team slots are eliminated. Therefore, if you have your maximum allowed number of Pokemon with you and you white out, the challenge is ended and you have failed. If you white out with less than your maximum number of allowed Pokemon, you are allowed to continue the challenge with Pokemon from your PC boxes, but you still have to get rid of team slots equal to the number of Pokemon that fainted when you whited out. Now, as far as HM slaves are concerned, the normal rules do not apply to them. However, those HM slaves cannot be used in battle. All of your Pokemon have to be legally obtained, no hacking or using action replay codes or anything like that to get them. You are not allowed to trade over Wi-Fi, but in-game trades with NPC characters, non-player characters. Yeah, okay. In-game trades with NPCs are allowed. And that's pretty much it. There is going to be a link in the description below to my thread, which I created for this challenge at the Poke Community Forums. Feel free to check it out. It goes over all the rules in detail, and that is pretty much it. I am playing with a couple optional rules. I will not be using any legendary Pokemon, and I am going to be nicknaming all of my Pokemon. Those are optional, but those are the 2 that I am using for this particular playthrough. Make sure you check out the thread. It's in the description below. Take a look at it, see what you think, and while you're there, take a look at some of the other stuff too. Now, let's jump into the game. Looks like we clicked through most of that boring beginning introduction stuff, and we're about to get our first Pokemon. Now, excuse me, a little backstory here. I have been playing Pokemon games since basically the start of Pokemon games. I remember plugging Pokemon Blue into my Game Boy Pocket and wasting hours upon hours, or, well, I don't know about wasting, but enjoying hours and hours of gameplay. I was like 6, 7, 8 years old, something like that. And I mean, I would stay up super late till like midnight, which when you're 6, 7, 8 years old, that's pretty late. And my first ever starter was Bulbasaur. So I am going to go with Bulbasaur here, because this game for me is kind of a trip down memory lane. It is a remake, but I mean, it's a remake of Blue and Red. I mean, come on. I am going to nickname this Bulbasaur. We're going to call him Cabbage. So this will be Cabbage the Bulbasaur. Alright. And then Gary will take Charmander. And we'll go ahead and battle it out. Now, normally, guys, I am very, very limited in my use of the fast forward button. I try not to use it. I very rarely use it. If you've watched any of my other videos and series, you will know that I really do not use it a whole lot. However, for this first video, there's going to be a lot of this boring stuff that we've all gone through a million times. So I am going to be liberally using the speed up button in this video. Please forgive me, guys. I just want to get to the good stuff. So if you're watching this and it's bothering you, rest assured it will not be used nearly as heavily in the following videos. And of course, right off the bat, I get hit with a critical hit from Charmander, naturally. So looks like we are going to have to use this potion here to win the battle. Yes, I know what my team screen thing looks like. Oh, go away. Alright. No. Yes, I know. If it faints, it dies. I get it. Go away. Oak is trying to give me advice that I do not need and that I do not want. And Charmander is faster. I might actually still lose this fight. Even... Oh, maybe not. Looks like they're actually about the same speed. So, alright. So, Cabbage comes out on top, gains a level. And doesn't learn anything. Bulbasaur learns Leech Seed at level 7, and I don't remember exactly when it learns Vine Whip, but it's not for a little bit. I will have to definitely do some leveling to get Cabbage up to the point where he can take on Brock in the Pewter City Gym. So, now, as I said, I'm not going to use the speed up button a whole lot, but this episode, just for this beginning part, I'm going to go a little crazy with it. So bear with me. We're going to speed through this stuff until I get Pokeballs and I can actually start, you know, building a team and actually having fun. Because this is the boring part of the game that everybody has seen a million times and nobody really wants to watch. So I will do a little bit of battling here. We'll take down this Pidgey, get a little experience. I mean, it certainly won't hurt. Alright, so there goes Pidgey. And actually, before I forget, let's go options fast. We're going to go frame number 2, because that's as close to the old original ones as we can get. And as I said, this is kind of a nostalgia playthrough for me. I love this game. I love everything that it represents. I love Kanto. It's just a great game, and just so many memories for me. So, alright, let's run into the Pokemart. Yes, I am from Pallet Town. We'll get Oak's parcel. And we will run, not that way, this way, that way, down. Alright, so we made it there. And then once we actually get the Pokeballs in a minute here, I am going to go ahead and let up on this fast forward button. Alright, so we get the Pokedex. Gary is his normal douche canoe self, going to be like, I don't need you, I'm better than you, I don't care. Alright. But I did get some Pokeballs there. For the sake of completion, I am going to swing in and talk to Daisy and get the town map. I don't really need it, honestly, but, you know, whatever. I mean, it's all good. We'll grab it. And then, now we can actually do some fun stuff. So now I am no longer going to be using that speed up button, except for maybe like when I run into the Poke Center to heal up quick or something. Alright. Now a Pidgey, I really don't need a Pidgey. I don't intend to use a Pidgey, honestly, even in this playthrough, other than maybe like the very, very, very beginning. But I will capture it for the sake of completion, or maybe I'll just kill it. I haven't decided yet. Okay, let's chuck a Pokeball at it. I mean, why not? Might as well. Alright, so there we go. Got ourselves a Pidgey. This is good. And I do have a nickname in mind. We will call her Feathers. So we have Feathers the Pidgey and Cabbage the Bulbasaur at this point. I think I kind of want to go to a Poké Center before I do any more healing, battling, any of that kind of stuff, because I would hate to lose, well, anyone at this point in the game. I mean, that'd just be terrible. So I'm just going to run away from these fights, because this is not where we're going to be catching stuff. Stuff is going to be weaker there anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to go to an area that a lot of us seasoned veterans probably know about. In fact, at this point, it's not exactly a new secret, but it is one of those things that back in the day was not something that everyone noticed. Rather than going straight through to the forest, we're going to take a left here, and we're going to do some catching of Pokemon over by Victory Road, or by the entrance to Victory Road, I should say. There is actually a rival fight there where I could fight my rival Gary again. However, his team right now is running right around level 10 or so, and I don't think I can take him without losing anybody, so I am going to avoid going up here and to the left. If I went any farther north and over to that left pathway, I eventually trigger a fight with my rival, and that's just not something I want to do right now. Now, we got a Mankey here, which is wonderful, because Mankey is one of the Pokemon that I do want to catch. So we will go ahead and catch this Mankey. Oh, I forgot to buy more Pokeballs. Alright, well, we'll do that on the way before we hit the forest. This forest should be plenty, because there's only 2 Pokemon here that I want to catch. So we'll be alright. Got ourselves a Mankey. Extremely quick to angry. Extremely quick to angry. Extremely quick to anger. We are going to name this monkey, this Mankey, this monkey Mankey, this Mankey monkey Abu, just like the monkey from Aladdin, because Disney is, I mean, it's Disney. Like, why not? Alright, and then we got a Rattata here. I really don't have any need for a Rattata, like, whatsoever, so I think I'm just going to kill this off to get Cabbage. It's level 7 and get it Leech Seed. I don't really see any reason to keep it alive. So we'll just kill that off. If it was a little higher, I might try and catch it, but at this point, it's just not needed. So what I really want here is a Spearow. And that's a level 4 Rattata. That one I think I'll take, just because it is high enough level where pretty lousy attack, but that's okay. We'll take it. I'll throw a Pokeball at this Rattata as well, and then we'll run back and heal up at a Pokemon Center. As I said a moment ago, another Pokemon that I want to catch here, in fact, the last Pokemon that I want to catch in this little area is a Spearow, because it carries Peck, a flying-type move, right from the get-go. We're going to name this Rattata Bucktooth. And with Peck being a flying-type attack, and with Cabbage obviously being a grass-type, I need enough room in my HP bar that I won't get taken out as I'm trying to catch it. So we are going to use the speed up button once again and speed back to the Pokemon Center to heal up really quick. Okay. And now we'll go back to our little catching, journeying thingy. And actually, let's go ahead and drop Bucktooth right into the lead. Might as well, because I think he's got Run Away as an ability anyway. So if I need to run away, I can do so. Because the only thing I'm looking for here is a Spearow. If it's not a Spearow, I don't care and I don't want it. Like this Mankey, I have no use for it. Although I would have liked to have catched this little I can't talk today, guys. I would have liked to have caught that level 4 Mankey instead of that level 2 one, but you know, that's okay. It never hurts to have a little bit of extra training. Especially when you're getting confronted with level 5 Mankeys now instead of level 2. Why did I catch the level 2 one? Why did I do it? I don't know why I did it. Oh well. Show me a Spearow. And another Mankey. This could go on for a little bit, guys. I'm hoping we will get ourselves another Mankey. I don't need a Mankey, guys. I need a Spearow. Spearow all the way. And another Mankey. Holy cow. This is getting a little ridiculous. The only thing that's in here are Spearows, Pidgeys, Rattatas, and Mankeys. And I have now had like 7 Mankeys in a row. There's a Rattata. You know, guys, I think I'm just going to go ahead and use the speed up button here. Just until I find a Spearow. So, just bear with me. We're just going to blast through it. Holy cow. It's like it never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. This is... Come on, Spearow. Where are you? Look at this, guys. Like 10 battles. And still no Spearow. Just Rattatas and Mankeys. I don't know if there are Pidgeys in here now that I think about it. It might just be Spearows, Mankeys, and Rattatas. But apparently just Rattatas and... I want that Spearow. I know it's in here. I found him before. I found him earlier tonight, actually, as I was refamiliarizing myself with LeafGreen. Look at this! How long is this gonna go on? I will find you, Spearow. I will. You can't stop me. I know it's here. Come on. I haven't even seen a Spearow yet, much less had a chance to catch one. Where is it? Now it's all Rattatas. Oh, I'll be so glad when I just get this Spearow and it's done with. I've been running around like forever. Mankey. Can you imagine how long this would take, guys, if I wasn't fast forwarding the game? If I wasn't using that speed up button? This would be going on like forever. But I am determined to catch a Spearow. I know they are in here, and I will get one. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. Where are you, Spearow? Come out and play! Starting to get a little annoyed, guys. Just a little bit annoyed. LeafGreen does not want me to have a Spearow, it seems. And I need to just make sure I'm running back and forth so I don't actually go up there and trigger the rival fight, because that would be really bad. Well, I think this may be a time for maybe some terrible puns or something. Like, I don't know. I'm running out of ideas here, guys. It should not be taking this long to find a Spearow. I might just say to heck with it and go with the Pidgey, go with feathers. But I really want a Spearow. I really, really want a Spearow. Because it just makes Viridian Forest just a cakewalk with Peck. And a lot of other things too. Whereas you have to train Pidgey up quite a ways before it learns Gust. But this is getting a little ridiculous. Like, I wonder what the encounter rate is on Spearow in here. I wonder if it's like, I don't know what else would be preventing it from showing up other than just bad luck. I've just got bad luck, I think. Oh, Spearow! Finally, we found one. It took like 2 minutes of gameplay, but I finally found one. We got the damage on it. It is level 5. We're going to try a Pokeball. Hopefully this will catch it, and it won't escape. Alright, we finally got ourselves a Spearow. It took infinitely longer than it should have, but we finally got one. And yes, we will give it a name. We are going to call it Beaker. Because, let's be honest, Fearow has like one of the biggest beaks in Pokemon. It's huge. So, we finally got ourselves a Spearow. Holy cow, I was almost ready to just call it quits and be like, you know what? The Pokemon gods do not want me to have a Spearow, so who am I to argue with them? But we finally got one. We will heal up here real quick. Alright. And I think now that we have some semblance of a team, we'll talk with this guy and get this out of the way real quick. Yeah. He's just show us how to catch Pokemon, because apparently I don't know, even though I've already caught, 3 of them. Yeah. And then the TGT. Cool. Okay. So, now we get to work our way up here. We will take Bucktooth out of the lead. I'm going to put Abu in the lead, because Abu, I think, is actually... You know what? Let's put Beaker in the lead. There's really nothing in here that I want, except for a Pikachu. I would totally take a Pikachu if there was one, but I'm not going to go way out of my way to try and find one. If we're fortunate enough to stumble across one, great, but odds are that's probably not going to happen. So let's go into Viridian Forest. And you know what, guys? I think this is a good place to end the episode. I want to keep these episodes reasonably short, somewhere between 20-25 minutes or so. If you want them to be a little longer, or if you want them even shorter than that, just leave me a comment and let me know. I mean, I'm doing that. I want you guys to enjoy these videos as much as possible. So, if you liked this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave a comment. And we've got a menu. Go away, menu. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave me a comment below, because it really helps keep me motivated to keep making these. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.